This video is brought to you by buyptcgeocodes.com, a great source for all your different code requirements to play the Pokemon trading card game online. If you use the checkout code Kabigon5, you'll receive a further 5% off your order. Check them out and let them know I sent you. What is up, everybody? Hungry Kabigon here. I've got some more mystery packs today. These are 200 yen ones, which is about $2-ish. We can't really expect too much from these. They are only $2. They have been up and down in the past. We have got some pretty good cards out of them before, but we've also had a bunch where we haven't got anything that exciting. I think typically it's like they have like 500 or 600 in a big box, and you can just choose whichever ones you want, and they'll probably have like 1 in 20 to 1 in 10 will be something like pretty good. That might be worth like from anywhere from like 20 to $100, depending on what they put in there at that time. But yeah, they've been pretty up and down for us, but they're pretty fun generally. And like, it's $20. It's the same price as buying like 12 packs or 13 packs. So we'll definitely do a better pull rate. Whether we get anything good is another question, but we should typically get like a V or a GX in each one, or like a nice trainer card. Something like that. We'll see. Let's crack them open and have a look what we got. Alright, first one. So we'll see a lot of bulk, but you know, that's to be expected. Alright. It's kind of a nice looking little squirrel there. Alright, what have we got? Cast form there, Shiftry. Alright, what have we got here? Oh, alright. Very nice. Good start. Tag All-Stars. Little cheeky Jirachi, like sticking his tongue out. This is a very Japanese card. That is a very Japanese gesture to do the pull your eye down and stick your tongue out. It's kind of like something a kid would do, but very cute, very typical for a, not typical, very suitable, I should say, for this artwork. I do like that a lot. Definitely they've improved the full arts, I have to say. Like, this one works, the psychic type, the purple background is pretty cool, but they definitely look a lot better than new ones. Anyway, that is a very good start. Yeah, we'll take that. If that is a sign of things to come, very good indeed. But don't know how lucky we'll get, but we've started off very strong. Alright, we got Thwacky. That's something about that name just tickles me. I think it's a thwat sound. Thwacky. I do like that. Alright, what have we got in this one? Oh, okay, that's not bad. Got a Tapu Koko VMAX. I don't know what people think of this. Seems decent. Seems decent. I don't hate it. And can do paralysis, right? If your opponent has taken more prizes than you, I believe. 180 plus paralysis, pretty good. I think I'm reading that correctly. I never actually played that card. I'm reading it on the fly, so excuse me if that is not correct, but that's what I'm reading it as. I do need to improve my Japanese because a lot of the cards are getting a lot more text on them recently, so I'm just kind of like, what? What does it do? Some of it is pretty straightforward, but some of them have like a lot of conditions, and it's like, if you have this, and if you do this, and blah, blah, blah. So, gets a little bit more tricky. Oh, yeah. Alright. We got our boy, Snorlax, Kabigon, with a little Eevee. So topical, the Eevee. And the Snorlax is always topical on this channel. Nice Arita artwork. We always like those. I do have this playmat. Is it Arita artwork, that playmat? I don't know. It's very similar looking to that. I still have it. I should bust it out. It is time for a playmat change. I do have that one. I used it for a few videos, but it really messed with the camera. It like messed up the white balance, so I stopped using it. And I'm still using the same camera, which is kind of a cheap one. I can't adjust the white balance, but it is a suitable playmat for us, so maybe we should try and bust it out for a video and see if it... I do have like a better light now, so hopefully... I think like I'm just literally using like a lamp, but it's like a big lamp. It's not like a proper light. But it used to have like a yellow bulb, and I felt like that messed up the color in the videos, and now I actually like have a white bulb. So maybe the playmat will be okay now. All right, we got another Arita one, another playmat will be okay now. All right, we got another Arita one, another Tag Team GX. Jigglypuff and Mega Lopunny. It's kind of a interesting combination. Not one that I would have thought works, but I still rock this sometimes in decks in Expanded online, because if you just, like, I typically don't want to use this card. I use like a Mewtwo, but like that attack, obviously in the standard format, it's not so good because there's not as many GXs and EXs in play, but if you play that in Expanded, you can do some pretty big numbers just suddenly out of nowhere. Like, if you're just playing it in a deck, like, sometimes I play it in, like, Pikarom with Mewtwo Mew. I just have one of these, and you just, like, keep it there, and you just suddenly, like, discard it or put it down, and you just, like, bang, do, like, 360 damage, or, no, wait, what does it do? 60 plus. So you can do, potentially, like 360, 420 damage. So it can like knock out anything given the right conditions. So it's a pretty tasty one. But obviously if they're not playing GXs and EXs, it's useless. And like I've had lots of games where I draw that as my only Pokemon. Sorry, we got a Tornadus and I didn't talk about it. But I've had lots of games where I've drawn that as my only Pokemon and I'm just like, oh, that kind of ruins the element of surprise, and I don't particularly want that actually in play. I just want to have it like in the discard, but it has actually won me quite a few games just having that, and people are not expecting that in a Pikarom deck, that's for sure. Just throw it in there just to kind of, yeah, it's just basically the element of surprise, really, but yeah. Oh, alright, we got another VMAX. It's probably pretty stupid to put it in there, to be honest, but I just thought it was funny, because like, in Expanded specifically, like, you can just suddenly hit really big with that out of the blue, which is kind of cool. I think it really is just that unexpected factor. Like, nobody is thinking that a Pikarom deck is going to have that in there. But I might not be the only person that throws it into random decks, but when you've got Mewtwo, which is in a lot of decks, it works pretty good. Oops. We got a Gardevoir. Holo, huh. Okay. That's pretty good holo, but probably would prefer a V or something. I talked about that Lopunny for way too long. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Alright, what do we got in this one? We're kind of getting close to the end. Zeraora, another one with a very nice artwork. Do really dig these ones. Kind of reminiscent of that Snorlax V, which has the kind of actually illustrated artwork as opposed to a 3D rendered one. I do like that a lot. And same with this VMAX, it's actually like an Arita drawing rather than, I mean, like, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it like doesn't really tickle me. Like, just look at the difference with these ones, like these ones, so much nicer. I'm kind of rambling today, apologies, but that's kind of what I do. And if I didn't do that, all I'd be saying is Thwackey, Kecleon. It would be kind of boring, right? Alright, oh, that's kind of random. Alright, we've got a Greens Exploration, or a Blues Exploration if you live in Japan. Interesting note, I have a few of those full arts. They're worth like $200 now. It's nuts. The price of full art trainers is going up like crazy. Specifically ones with cute girls on them, but you know, I'm not here to judge on that, but I do have a lot of them, and just going through my binder, I'm suddenly like, oh, that card's $100, that card's $100, that card's $400. They definitely weren't that expensive like a month or two ago. So it's still going up, and okay, we finished on kind of a down note, but we can evolve now, look at that, into a big VMAX. I think that was pretty good. Like, I don't know if we got $20 worth. Like, you might think otherwise, but like in Japan, most of these cards can be had for very cheap, so probably not. But the Jirachi is a funny one. Like, Jirachi is very popular. Tag All-Stars is very expensive now. I think people want the Rainbow Rare though, rather than the full art. But still, in the future, I feel like that will be worth more than $20. So we did pretty good overall. I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Check out the channel for more videos. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Take it easy.